my dudes, hello my friends. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, hi, my name is Emily Martinez. You're at the home of the Forever Theater Kid. Today we're doing something, we're throwing it back. It's quarantine, we're going through it. But a lot of us are consuming a little bit of alcohol, right? So I figured deciding to film it and revisit an old friend, Tipsy Tales. Since I haven't done it in years, I think it's time for a little bit of an update. So Tipsy Tales is when your friend here, Emily, gets quite intoxicated, revisits a literary masterpiece. I've decided from here on out, it is going to be musical based. I asked for some suggestions on Instagram, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me there because I do a lot of polls, I do a lot of like suggestions for videos over there, and it's also just like the haps. Like that's where it's at, kids. We are about to begin the journey that is Tipsy Tales. Mom, Dad, you don't want to see where this might lead, stop watching now. What's gonna be the first stagey Tipsy Tales? I mean, how could it not? Dun, 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 dun. Boom, boom. We are gonna unpack Wicked! And I am wearing my Wicked t-shirt, my Defiant shirt by Backstage Blonde. Let's do this. Let's get drunk and let's talk about theater. See you on the other side of the war. Let's go. Subscribe, follow me. Do it.
You have so many crumbs on your shirt.
It's a couple hours later. As you can see, the sun's gone. All I do have to say is this, and it's the most basic thing I think I've ever said in my entire life, and I ask your forgiveness before I even say it. Ain't no laws when you're drinking claws. We're all here because the three of you that are watching are here because we're low. Merlot, we're low. Wicked. We're gonna start at the beginning. Start with a lovely musical interlude with a bubble holding a woman in blue. She got blonde hair. Glinda. When I say Glinda, it's got a very specific meaning to it. Glinda comes down on her bubble. And we got the townspeople. Glinda! Good things are happening! And she's like, yo. I've heard. I know it's happened. I'm in a bubble. Bubbles know things. The Wicked Wish, she dead. Everybody's like, oh, dance it out, like modern dance it out, like Martha Graham it, yeah! One dude with like long stringy hair goes, hey Glinda, wasn't that Wish your friend? She goes, you know what? I don't have anything to hide.
So there's a flashback, yes?
Yeah, absolutely, Martinez. She goes, hey, we're friends at La Escuela.
The name of that escuela?
Shiz! Everybody enters. No? Everybody's like, oh, we love our school. It is so cool. And then we will study.
Hey babe, why don't we backpedal a little bit?
Oh my Lanta, I forgot to talk about Alpha's origins. Quick story. Her mom hated her dad, so she cheated on him. Slept with a dude that loved green vials. Made her mom drink a green vial. Mom also had a baby. Baby was Elphaba. Here we go. We're back at shiz. Sorry, Lindsay. I backpedaled on your whole story. Elphaba comes in. It's the most magnanimous entrance. She runs down. Center stage. Elphaba runs down. Bushy-eyed, tailed, and happy. She's green, she's beautiful, she's living her truth. Glinda comes in, and she's like, hey, I'm here. See our two protagonist ladies, and they're all in their glory. And Glinda's like, I don't know anything, white privilege. Elphaba has one sibling, and Nessa Rose is her name. And Nessa Rose gets shorthanded in this show. Hot take. And then people are making fun of Elphaba because she's like green and everything. And they're like, oh my god, she looks sick. Oh my god, she's like ate a lot of peas. Oh my god, so many Granny Smith apples. No, it's because other things happened. We'll talk about that later. Madame Morrible enters. And Glinda, guess what? You're a terrible witch. Elphaba, guess what? You got some good powers because Elphaba had just been like, don't touch my sister! And like magicked everyone like away and Nessa to her. And Nessa was just like, oh my god, I hate my family. It's like, oh my god, my whole family wants to do a Zoom meeting and I am over it.
How do Glinda and Elphaba feel about one another?
They hate each other. And then all of a sudden, roommates. So they're like, oh, I don't like you. Roommates don't like you. And then they're like contentious with each other in a classroom. And clearly Elphaba is like, I'm so much smarter than everyone here. It's like, but you're green. we start talking about how animals are not considered people. Now, this is a very touchy subject because I've only just learned that animals are people. I always thought the word people meant like humans. Apparently, Daisy is a people. I didn't know this, so Wicked taught me some real stuff. Goats is people. Dr. Dillerman was basically like hate slandered. Trigger warning, right? On the chalkboard, someone wrote some mean stuff, which we never find out who wrote it, but I think it was Madame Morrible, because Madame Morrible is a skanky bitch.
Big reveal, spoiler alert.
I mean, Dr. Dillman's just like, they don't understand you. And Elfa was like, I know Dr. Dillman, share my lunch, and he has some paper, and she has a sandwich. It's a very cute scene if you haven't seen it. So then, okay, who's the queen here? This one. Defiant. We move on to our male framing device, Fiero. I'm never gonna get cast in this show.
Daisy, stop eating your butt.
Let her be the woman she needs to be. Eat your butt if you need to eat your butt. So Fiero enters and he's basically in the position that I'm in right now. And he's just like, I'm hungover. And everybody's like, we love you! Fiero, what's your next move? And he's like, I want to dance, Dad! Don't tell me not to dance, Dad! But Elphaba enters because she's got a hat that Glinda gave her. And she's just like, you know what? I'm gonna do my own weird, quirky dance. A dance where I was just like, I've done that dance before. And then Glinda's like, I feel guilty, and does the dance with her, and then everybody's like, well, that looks like the new hottest thing. And like at that point, like there's dancing happening, and like everybody's like feeling parts of their bodies that they didn't know they had. Elphaba's a little timid, but Glinda's like, I love friends. Pink goes good with green, let's be friends. Actually, Elphaba's just like, you're at a 10, I need you to come down to a 2. I'm popular. So she's like, never asked for that. Just asked for a little bit of acceptance. Popular. I'm not interested in boys. Popular. Don't need to be popular. Just need people to shove my head into a toilet. And so they sing, and she gives her a little bit of makeover, which in hindsight is just like she's all that. Take off the glasses. Whole new woman. Glinda and Elphaba. A-okay friends. They're friends now. Thank you for your service. Okay, quick synopsis. Bach loves Nessa. No, Bach loves Glinda. Glinda's like, ooh. Nessa's like, Bach! So Nessa thinks that Bach loves him. Guess what? Bach doesn't. She has a rude awakening coming to her in the second act. And then we go like back to school. Everybody's had one class. All of a sudden, we're learning about things. Dr. Dillman gets arrested because he's a goat. And everybody's like, oh, our teacher's a goat. And
what does he say?
And he's, bah! Animals are not accepted. Bah!
Find it.
Bah! So he's arrested, and Elphaba's like, oh, the patriarchy.
Daisy!
You beautiful beast.
You are so pretty.
You beautiful beast. So, as a new curriculum, it's a dude that brings out a cage with a baby lion in it, and the lion's like, oh, I'm scared. And Elphaba's like, I'm gonna save you. Fiera's just like, you know what, you're cute. Elphaba, I'm gonna help you. And the guy's spelling everyone, and they all do this really weird dance.
Oh my god, are you gonna do it?
I feel like it's only fitting. Martha Graham, Martha Graham, Martha Graham. And then they're like, they shake a lot. And Elphaba and Fiera run away near a bridge with the cub. Begins their love. I'm not that girl. Gorgeous, gorgeous little creature. Go to the big old city because she's a queer icon and she needs to be near the city. And Glinda's just like, oh, that must be nice. Fiero comes with flowers, but we don't know who the flowers are for. And then he gives them to Elphaba. Important note, at that moment of the show, that's when Glinda goes, you know what? I will no longer be called Glinda with a G. As solidarity, I will name myself Glinda. And nobody claps, because it's the most white feminist that could ever say. And then Glinda's like, hey, have a great time in the city. And Elphaba's just like, hey, why don't you like come with me, bestie. And so they go to the city together, and the city's beautiful because the city's green. And Elphaba's green, and Elphaba's like, oh my god, I am the city is me, we are one. And then they're like, oh my god, it's time to meet the wizard. What's that one guy's line that's the most iconic line? The wizard will see you now! Hey! So they go into the city, and they see the wizard, and then Madame Morrible comes in, and she's just like, hey queens, like, I'm here, here's the book, and the wizard's just, hey Elfie, what's up? I'm an old white dude. Will you read this book? Yeah, I'll read this. read the book. I look at not to, and they're like, oh my god, she's reading it, and all the monkeys are starting to turn with wings. Elphaba's like, oh, number 1, I got powers. Number 2, monkeys. She goes, stop it, and takes the book and runs. And Galinda's like, oh, let me get her. Tuss, tuss. They run up to the roof. Elphaba's just like, I don't want to do this anymore. And Galinda's just like, Elfie, wait, cool, just chill out. Just like, I'm gonna make myself fly. And everybody's like, oh, can't do that. That's not a thing. And Elphaba's like, watch me. Whoa! And she flies. And that's the end of Act 1, and everybody hates Elphaba except me and the rest of the audience. Okay, Act 2.
So some time has passed.
Know how much time has passed? Me personally, no. People don't like Elphaba because she's actually just like a really staunch feminist that's just trying to like make the world a better place, and she's just got extreme ideals. I'm with her. I get what it's like. Social justice warrior. At the same time, she's like, ooh, not a lot of people like me, but I got a cute dress and I look fierce and I have contour now. I think Galinda's basically like, let's have a celeb. No. Let's have a celeb. No. Oh. My future husband doesn't love me, but it's chill. We all know it. It's chill. I'm putting on front, but it's chill.
Yeah, why is she having press conferences? Is she actually like an elected official?
I think she's become an elected official. I think she's in like parliament. Remember Nessa? Bach is like her servant, and he's like wheeling her around. He's like, can I get you some tea? And she's just like, yes, I love you. Please give me tea. Elphaba appears. Nessa's like, ah! Scared me. You never helped me. You could give me a stronger leg. And Elphaba's just like, all right, bitch, let's do this. Nessa, who's like kind of my dream role, is just like, walk, I can do a tap dance. Oh my god, like I can walk, it's cool. And Bach comes in and she's like, oh my god, I know you're obsessed with me, but since you can walk now, I don't need to like give you slices of bread with butter on it no more. I'm gonna leave. No! And Nessa takes the book, says some words. He gives him a heart attack. Bach is like, ow! And it's like, okay girl, like hold my beer, let me fix this. What doesn't need a heart? A tin man. Elphaba returns to the wizard's palace because she's just like, listen bro, I want my monkey dudes. And he's like, fine. What if we like work together? And she's like, maybe. And they start forming this bond. Almost like family. Fiero shows up. Guards! Pointing guns at Elphaba. Hey, go that way, guards. Elphaba's like, what the f? And then we find out that Fiero loves Elfie. So they run away together. I love you. I love you too. Cause now you're mine and I love you. But we're gonna like touch a lot, but we're not gonna like actually make out. There's a lot of face touching. There's a lot of like onto the knees and then like sitting back on our haunches. Like, heaving breath. And then Galinda and Madame Morble and the wizards just like, we gotta get them back. We gotta figure out how to find them. How do we find them? Oh, Galinda's like, I'm mad that she took my man. You know how to find her? Her sister. Madame Morble's like, I control the weather. And all of a sudden, Elphaba's like, oh, my heart, my sister's hurt.
Pop quiz! What is Dorothy's last name?
Beauregard.
Gale.
Gale Force wins! Nessa's done. She walked.
Curly
she
stockings.
ran. A swirl, 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 swirl. The house came down.
Nessa's dead.
Elphaba's sad. Galinda doesn't know what to do. At that point, they slap each other. Galinda slaps Elphaba for taking her man, and Elphaba slaps Galinda because she didn't think she could take her man. And that's my favorite part of the show.
And then the guards grab Fiero.
Fiero's like, all right. And they take her back like this. Jesus Christ, superstar. Fiero! We don't know what happened to Fiero. And so at this point, the Aussians are mad. Bah! Humbug, we hate the witch. Good fortune, witch hunters. We're gonna go hunt her and find her and kill her.
Who should appear but
Galinda. So then then they're just like, you know what? I misrepresented who I was. I misrepresented who I was. And they're like, I know you got this little girl like locked in a dungeon right now, but like let's talk about friendship. Let's talk about like female empowerment. Let's like be better people. They slapped each other. They got it out of their systems. And now they're like, let's talk about like how much we love each other. And then Elph's like, go hide! And the little monkey dude is just like, and then we see in shadow play, like everybody just like, oh, the Wicked Witch is the West. Oh, the Wicked Witch is the West. And they throw water on her because everybody thinks she's gonna melt if she gets water thrown on her. Elphaba melts. Elphaba's dead. And then Glinda's like super sad. All that's left of her is this little vial of green liquid that Elphaba always kept under her pillow because it was like a reminder of her mom. Glinda's just like, I know where this is from, and brings it back to the wizard like all proud and pink and like living her truth. And she's just like, hey wizard, what's up? Guess what? Here's a vial. That looks familiar. And Glinda goes, yeah, it looks familiar. Looks familiar. It was Elphaba because it was her mom's. Because you gave it to her mom. And he's like, oh my God, Elphaba was my daughter? And then he cries, kind of. White dude's crying. It's like kind of boring. And then Glinda's just like, I'm gonna memorialize Elphaba in my own way. Because Glinda thinks Elphaba's like straight up dead zone. So we see like Fiero that's like in like scarecrow attire, just like, and he lifts up the door, and then like Elphaba in the sexiest costume that Elphaba's ever worn. I think it's called a booby dress. Oh, Fiero, I love you. And at this moment, we're seeing like the very beginning of the show, where like there's a good news, and we're seeing the behind the scenes, and she's just like, can we tell Glinda that I'm okay? And Fiero's like, no! Sweetheart, sweet, sweet love of mine. Can't tell her, because she'll never stop looking for you. Glinda's just like, goodness. And no one mourns the wicked. Wicked! Friends, that was Wicked. I hope you enjoyed it. I am going to go drink a lot of water. Thank you so much for watching. Whatever Tipsy Tales you would love next, please write it down below. If you hated this, cool. If you loved it, even better. More than ever, please like this video. Share it with your friends if you thought it was at least a tiny bit comical. Most importantly, subscribe to my channel. Become a Forever Theater Kid today, because let's admit it, if you're watching this, you already are a Forever Theater Kid. Also follow me on Instagram. I will also list my other things of Tipsy Tales here. They're not that great. This video is very specific for you. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye.